Pictures of my dreams raise up and dance with me. Now and forever, I'm
We possibly live in one of the most critical periods of our lifetime. The COVID-19 pandemic has disrupted human lives, causing social fear, civil anxiety, economic instability, and political confusion. Many people lost their lives, and economies are struggling, and we are yet to see the effects of the pandemic on our future lives. These crucial moments need citizen-driven innovation to play a principal role not only at an international level, but also at a regional level to identify the right solutions. Therefore, presenting Hack the Pandemic, an online hackathon with the mission to design, test, and execute ideas on everyday challenges generated during this pandemic. Hack the Pandemic is a 3-day cyber event coordinated by Sustainability InnoCenter following a hacker's approach that has the main goal to identify relevant regional challenges withdrawn by the COVID-19 global crisis, and together with all interested parties and partners, build up teams of multidisciplinary skills and create solutions to these challenges. In this critical moment, our duty is to work all together and initiate solutions to one of the biggest crises of our lifetime, and broad participation of actors as public organizations, academia, industry, and smaller SMEs is vital. Join already now at www.hackthepandemic.se. Be part of the solution. Society needs us.
So, hello everyone. I would also like to welcome you to Hack the Pandemic. My name is Haris Stamatopoulos and I work as a collaboration manager at the newly formed innovation unit of Uppsala University in Sweden called Innovation Partnership Office. And for those who do not know about Uppsala University, as many of you are not coming from Uppsala, Uppsala University was founded in 1477 It is the oldest university in Sweden and all of the Nordics. And we have three main disciplinary domains. It has about 50,000 registered students and around 300 or 3,000 doctoral students. A teaching staff of around 2,000 employees, but also 7,000 employees, including teachers, researchers, and other units, administrational staff, and other functions. And the Innovation Partnership Office focuses on collaboration initiatives on different levels that brings our university's high-level research together with external actors, acting as an open door for academia and the rest of the society. And we have a number of tools to do that. One of our the tools that we have and are very proud of is called Aim Day, and it's an online matchmaking platform of a global trademark that matches researchers and research conferences with specific questions coming from external actors, bring them together and develop frameworks for continuation of the collaboration. A collaboration that can take many different forms. So under these demanding periods of crisis, Uppsala University has also shown its presence and it reflects, initiating a number of projects within medicine and healthcare, well-being, technology development, international relationships and economy, natural sciences, social structures, communication, arts, creativity, and entertainment, etc., etc. And when the COVID-19 pandemic started, the response of the university was quite immediate. We initiated a brand new platform called Mayday for Crisis, which had as a goal to inform and activate our research competences and knowledge of the university on challenges related to COVID-19 pandemic. So the response was high on this platform, and more than 130 researchers of all scientific disciplines joined the platform, willing to help out to combat the crisis. And we have initiated a number of projects through this platform. We created new partnerships. We collaborated with many different societal actors, and we feel that we slightly contribute to these challenging times, even with small steps. So as far as I know, this network is one of the biggest ones in Scandinavia, and at least from one university. At the same time, though, I'm the director of the board of Sustainability Innocenter, the organizer of this hackathon. And for those who do not know, Sustainability Innocenter, or SIK as we call it, is a non-profit organization based in Sweden, here in Uppsala, that acts as a platform, community platform for young entrepreneurs, professionals, innovative thinkers, and academics with the aim to work on innovative projects and ideas that are based on the United Nations Sustainability Agenda. And public health, the number 3 on the 17 SDG goals, is very much connected with the goals of it. The key driver of Sustainability Innocenter is to provide new ground concepts and ideas, product development and service innovations, the whole change from ideation to implementation through open innovation and new idea generation processes on topics related to sustainability, climate awareness, public engagement, and social challenges, having special focus on impact. So Sustainability Innocenter international platform works with a broad network of companies, organizations, and other actors that have actually the same values and goals with it. So a few projects that were initiated by this organization is our very well-known sustainability hackathon. We used to run this kind of events physically, though, in different times. Innovation races, innovation labs and workshops, but also the Cleantech Challenge, one of the most renowned platforms and innovation contests within sustainability and clean technology in our country, with global partnerships with academic institutions as MIT University, Harvard, London Business School, Imperial College, Delft University in Holland, as well as companies as Ericsson, IBM, Vattenfall, ABB, and public sectors and cities and local governments. So the idea of Sustainability Innocenter is to give a stage to anyone involved and show what they can do via their work, via the involvement in a short-term project, and get just by the deliverables and the character, of course, get connected with partners through their work without being exposed to barriers as nationality, religion, skin color, sexual orientation, economic backgrounds, personal beliefs, and these kind of barriers that can actually be hard for the personal development of a person. And we're happy that we have succeeded doing that so far. For example, the team members and coordinators of this hackathon, mainly students, have found some fantastic jobs in their own companies already. Previously, on previous events, we have had people that now work on LinkedIn, ABB, Ericsson, Hitachi, and researchers at universities have worked and involved in many different projects as partners. Some others have become entrepreneurs, have started their own companies, and so on. And the most important thing, that the organization does not require anything in return. So our motto from day one, when we started, we initiated this organization like 2 years ago, was that sustainable innovation comes through smooth and with equal opportunities integration. So it's integration, and this is what actually we want to succeed, and this is what we aim for. So sustainability in a sense is very much dependent on the goodwill of its members. Many of them doing all the things at the same time, but we often feel that the heart of many members, old and new, are still here with us, ready to help the next ones coming. But this does not mean that we are not professionals. We don't have a core team working on different projects. We have actually initiated very nice and interesting projects, and we're pretty good on that. We have initiated EU projects in sustainable transport and behavioral economics, for example, together with a number of international partners. We have been in projects and have developed technical products as well ourselves, as medical devices, solar trees, and other projects and products mainly coming from people joining the organization, hosting their own ideas and proceed accordingly. So that is it from Uppsala University and Sustainability Inno Center, and let's go to this fantastic hackathon. As many of you you may possibly agree with me that we may live in one of the most critical periods of our lifetime. The COVID-19 pandemic is the defining global health crisis of our time and the greatest challenge we have faced possibly since World War II. We have now reached the tragic milestones of more than 3 million deaths, and in Sweden it's around 15,000 as a small country. And the human family is suffering under an almost intolerable burden of loss. But the pandemic is much more than a health crisis. It is also an unprecedented socioeconomic crisis. So it has a potential to create devastating social, economic, and political effects that will leave deep and long-standing scars in our hearts and bodies and souls. Every day, people are losing their jobs and income with no way of knowing when normality will return. And it seems that we are yet to see the effects of it in our future lives. At the same time, countries fighting against the pandemic make heavy decisions to control the virus spread by controlling and discouraging population movements. And even though the first vaccinations are already in place, it seems that we have still a long way to go. So even in our region the situation has gone hard in our region as well, and the county of Uppsala, as well as some other regional actors, have an ongoing communication campaign suggesting personal lockdowns, as well as suggesting to individuals to not meet anyone else than people that you live with, staying home with any minor symptoms when you have. That is, of course, normal. Work from home when you can, avoid being at crowded indoor environments, keep distance at least 2 meters by each other. Don't use public transport unless you need. And when you use it, just wear masks. So the Hack the Pandemic is an online hackathon that tackles these challenges with a mission to design, test, and execute ideas of regional challenges that if you scale up these challenges on a larger scale, then this can be also global challenges as well. So together, with all interested parties and partners, build up teams of multidisciplinary skills, create solutions to these challenges, and try to find some synergies as well on a long term. So at this stage, Hack the Pandemic has 3 main challenges and 1 bonus. The first one is transmission on transport, aiming to find ideas and innovative solutions that can decrease the virus spread on transport, but other public spaces as well, but focusing on transport as first. The second one is telemedicine and health during the pandemic, finding ideas on the sensitive challenge. You possibly know that risk group patients as pregnancies would rather avoid going to hospitals during such strange periods. How, with the help of technology, can we transfer hospitals at our homes? the challenge we presented and what kind of nudges we can add on this sensitive challenge. The third challenge is predicting virus spread, a very interesting project initiated by the region of Uppsala and some researchers at Uppsala University, Crash COVID project. And the idea is how we can forecast the spread of the virus ahead of time by formulating a prediction model valid for 1 or 2 weeks from now. Very interesting challenge. And on this challenge, I believe that will be some more long-term collaborations if the challenge owners are happy. And the fourth bonus challenge, which is a double challenge and gives the freedom to come up with any ideas on community collaboration as engagement of partners in digital communities, innovative ideas of different actors in collaboration during the pandemic, or innovative business models that can sustain businesses that suffer from the large losses during the COVID outbreak. Since this bonus challenge is quite open, only participants and team members of previous challenges can join. And this bonus challenge may reward open-mindedness of the team members that have participated in other challenges, and of course increase the possibilities to win. So what I wanted to mention at this stage is that the Hack the Pandemic applies to the challenge-driven innovation approach without being completely open. So the aim of the hackathon, or this hackathon, is not to really crowdsource or co-create new ideas during these days, but rather to understand your thinking process through these challenges, which will help us come in contact with you after the hackathon, collaborate with you if we think that the solutions can be relevant, of course. There we have these 3+1 concrete challenges. Of course, you have the freedom to play around them, but we did not aim to make an open hackathon with broad themes as healthcare or technology, where people can just throw their ideas in. And therefore, from the 300 people that expressed their interest to come, we had the limit down to maximum 100. You will find all information required in Slack. Feel free to ask the coordinators and the challenge owners what you need. Be present on the mentorship checkpoints if possible, and start hacking. You can also find the program online on the event platform. Presentations from partners will also be sent on Slack. The 3 finalists will be selected by the jury until Monday, 12 o'clock in the noon. And on Monday evening, on 26th of April, will be invited for an open dialogue together with us, the jury members, and the advisors that you have talked with. So all of you, you are welcome to come and participate. The winning team will receive the 10,000 Swedish crowns. And it's not only that; it's the continuation of the project. So after that, the winners and the finalists will come in contact with us, because there will be a post hackathon process, and we'll try to find synergies and possibilities to collaborate, and we'll be very happy for that. And we are ready to start hacking for real. We strongly believe that the beginners' minds, in the beginners' minds, there are many possibilities. In the experts' minds, there are few. So let's combine them both. Hackathons are basically where crazy ideas becomes reality, and ultimately, the greatest lessons that COVID-19 can teach humanity is that we are all in this together. We are not alone. We are together. So let's hack it. Thank you very much. Very nice to talk to you. Really looking forward to see and talk to some of you afterwards. You will find me on Slack and in some of the open sessions that we will organize. Have a nice day, and see you later. Take care.
Hello, my name is Tony Jonsson and I represent the region Uppsala. We are proud sponsors of Hack the Pandemic and are supporters of Sustainability InnoCenter, who is making all of this come together. Region Uppsala is a regional political based organization that exists to serve the people of Uppsala County. Our goal is to create conditions for good health and sustainability and development for everyone living and working here. Our organization is huge with 13,000 employees and we work within 4 major areas. Most of our employees work within healthcare, public transport and culture. And some of us work with regional development. The first 3 is more straightforward, but the regional development area is more of a challenge and demands a high level of cooperation. Within regional development, we do a lot of things for Uppsala County to be an attractive place for everybody to live in their lives. In order to make that happen, we work together with county's municipalities, universities, civic society, business communities, and public authorities, etc. An important document for us is the Regional Development Strategy with the mission statement, a good life in an innovative, sustainable region with international competitiveness. The strategy guides us and allows us, for example, to sponsor Hack the Pandemic, which is an example of people wanting to improve our county and taking us closer to our mission statement. In the strategy, we talk about the pandemic and the crisis that it brought. We hope that this hackathon will find new exciting solutions for challenges in society. We wish participants good luck.
Creatures of my dreams.